There it is. Maybe? Maybe. Microphone's jittering. I think we're okay. I suppose I should probably grab those things. So that in case if somebody does stop by, I can actually give them away. Alright. Get this silenced. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Let's get started. Alright. We were just post the birds.
Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were busy. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose
The writer.
is a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong.
Where we were
mister.
supposed to be staying.
Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing
What?
type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zink. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But
Diver's
the
Isle.
volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I hear you,
Yeah,
pupper.
how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a
Yeah,
tornado
still-
or something like that. We're damn lucky.
Yeah,
we
I'm
didn't
confused
crush
about
any of
that
the
still.
trailers.
What happened to your leg, my dude? Being very patient, my buddy. I greatly appreciate that.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier.
Barbara Jagger.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless anymore.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Really? I'm not gonna like the interaction with this shadowed figure lady.
Well, mister,
I
this
love
here's
these
Rose's trailer.
tables.
You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh boy. Looks like a nice trailer.
Welcome to Oh dear. Mr. Wake.
Oh boy.
I'm so glad you're here.
Rose,
You're
you
all
have my
kinds of messed
manuscript?
up.
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Girl,
Hey,
coffee gonna
this
be
is
poisoned.
really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's...
Are you not noticing? Y'all just got poisoned. Or
What?
sleep drugged. You got roofied, my guy. Oh, how the turntables. This, oh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
Hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak
What?
to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
Girl, what are you?
Insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Oh. Whoa.
Back to work, boy.
In the hell?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar
Incantation?
circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
I am so confused. This looks like a teenager's bedroom, but it's hers.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
What happened to you?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave Barry here? I guess.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to... Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Alright. So, to do this
Barry
with
into
no
the car
weapons.
as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Oh, of course. That's why the boat's there, so I can't just go through the middle.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, it's Walt Snyder.
Walt?
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Problem, Walt.
Argument with Danny. You know Danny, and then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and I'm just, well,
I heard something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing.
Same thing.
What are you waiting for, Walt?
This is real big setup when I have no weapon, no flashlight.
I think I better go.
Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Okay, that was creepy. Oh, I do not like the fact that I don't have anything. Although it is not pitch dark out here, so maybe I'm not going to get attacked yet? Oh, that was that guy that showed me around before. Now he's waiting for me. It's probably not a good sign. Oh, that... I thought from a distance that was someone's body leaned up against the side of the thing, dead. Ugh. I watched too many horror movies lately. Okay. Really nothing either of these ways, huh? Is that so? I find it really hard to believe that all of these entryway alleys have nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
And the cops... What?
God knows what you've
What?
done to that poor girl. This is Agent
What?
Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Spillane.
What is going on?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
Okay. Oh, I need a gun.
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
I need a gun. I need a gun like now. Ah, that was loud. Woo. So. Oh, shit. I was about to say which way do I gotta go, but obviously this way. Am I seriously not gonna fight anything this entire time? Is this just a evade mission? That is not at all what I was expecting. But I guess, you know, that can work.
There he is. We have the
Oh,
first
shit.
in sight.
Do you, though?
Okay, man. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
You know, it's a good and a bad thing. Jaw! Come on, Alan. Come on. I don't know which way I gotta back up through the hill this way. I'm feeling like I'm gonna run into a group of them that I can't. There's a manuscript page, so at least I'm going in the right direction. No, you could just give up for the night. That'd be cool too. You don't just. You did enough.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Is this some Lovecraftian Cthulhu horseshit? What are we doing? This is the sound effect the thing's coming to get me. Whoa. Am I gonna take his gun? Can I take his gun? Well, shit. There's no cop in here? Really? I need to find a gun. Good lord, I need to find a gun. Okay. Alrighty. Already? Oh. It's just a flare. My god, I thought I was getting actually shot at. How's everybody doing out there tonight? This means something's near me. I need a gun! A flashlight, anything. Goodness gracious. And hopefully there's something at that checkpoint. I'm legitimately defenseless. Damn it!
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yeah, I did. You totally have some way of showing that I did that. 1000%. That's just not complete and total bullshit hearsay. Oh! Is this seriously just a stealth mission?
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's someone on the rock. Freeze!
Oh, and if I stay still for too long, I'm gonna guess the darkness comes after me. Did someone just shoot the helicopter down? What? Okay, oh, dear God. Okay. I don't see any manuscript pages. Maybe there's something up here? Wow, that does not look comfortable.
This is James. Mulligan's
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about it, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get talking and take a look, folks. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet she does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Mulligan out. Alright. Anything worth seeing?
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Nothing else looks like it's worth seeing. Didn't he say he was at the base of the radio tower with her? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Just moving on forward, I guess. Still no weapon. She could beat you with a thermos, but apparently that's not an option.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Bro, now is not the time. I can't defend myself.
Shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Ah, that's what I gotta do. That spotlight. But, before we go there... Oh, I got this lucky. Probably would have had to come back this way anyway. What is that sparking on the ground? Is that a bad wire?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
What would I be needing to do to fix it? Wow. Old school, I like it. Doesn't work, just punt it. I don't want to go down there until it gets destroyed. But I got a good feeling it's not going to destroy itself until I walk next to it. What in the hell? Okay, what the shit? If these are gasoline barrels, maybe, but I have nothing to... Oh, now I'm confused. I'm so confused. I need to start it up again? How did it get moved back over? Come on. We can do this. There it is. I'm not sure why they necessitated a secondary time for that, but whatever trips the trigger. anybody out there watching tonight, as soon as I know for sure that I do have a Ruby fan watching, I will be doing that giveaway. I'm just not going to start it quite yet until I know that I actually have someone in. What? Why did that sound like a clicker? Thank you. I'm not defenseless anymore. How am I going to use all 5 batteries on that freaking door? Or that gate? Wow. Okay, that was easier than I thought it would be. Guess because this one's made out of wood?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flashbangs? Yeah, that'll come in handy. Holy shit. I don't want to throw one yet. I'm gonna wait until I actually see enemies, game. Come on now. This is survival horror. Wow, it just straight evaporates them. That is amazing. I kinda don't want to waste it on just you. Can I get another one near me? Well, I guess. Oh, of course. Dang it. Alright. Need to not be so stingy. Booyah. Perfect on that one. Now, where's the next group? Booyah. So am I just not going to get a gun at all? I'm going to have to be strategic with these frickin' things then.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFN with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
There's a big old boat in my front yard.
What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly gonna
Don't
give
sound
the
like no
call.
party.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, man. The thing scaring me about this is I'm not going to be able to... Blasted 4 taken into ashes with a single flashbang. Booyah! I was just about to say I'm not going to be good with averaging when I need to not use them and use them, and then I freaking nailed it. Watch me never do that again.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard at her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
A bottle full of sleeping pills. Dear God. Alright, come on, boys. Group up nice. Oh, of course. Back into another cave. Oh, is this gonna be worth it? That hit of that flashbang going off is so satisfying. Yes, I actually have a weapon. Okay, I'm please go. No. Balls. Oh, thank God. At least I'm here. I'm not wasting a flare gun on those three. That's just not happening. Perfect. There's seriously nothing in any of... Oh, there we go. Basically following the trail of police cars now. How did that go off instantly? I kind of want to know how I instantly ignited that one. That would come in handy. Oh, wow. Holy shit, I'm at the station. How does this affect you? Not as much, apparently. Try it again. Ah, I do have to get you down first. It affects the ads naturally and will kill them instantly, but it will not with you. Good to know for later.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Let's see. I love this old school style architecture.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Well, I need to talk to you regardless, my guy.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Whoa, everyone calm down.
Put the gun down.
Now I'm being called damn. Are you just saying random authors' names?
What the hell
Whoa!
is the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
This dude's nuts!
I had
Oh
fallen
my
so many
gosh.
cliffs, it was ridiculous.
Keep
That's what
going
you
through
get
the
when you
Rolodex.
suddenly stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I
This is like when we keep calling Jeff Keighley different developers' names during the Game Awards.
into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. He's going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, an actual revolver. Wait, did you just give me shotgun rounds? Or shotgun shells and no shotgun? Oh, you teasing little bitches. Am I missing where the shotgun is? No, I would think I would see it. I feel so much more comfortable now that I actually have my pistol, though. My goodness. I can save these flashbangs.
There was no sensible reason for the mine company workers to operate. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
I didn't catch what you just said. Oh, the flashbangs. And a lot of floodlights. There's the shotty I wanted. Perfect. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, well, at least I'm back here. And no! That was a waste. Holy actual hell, was that a waste. other than wasting a flashbang, that went considerably better. So they're called the Taken. What the? There we go. So, I guess just keep going this way. I'm so comfortable with using those flashbangs. Now they only got one left. I'm kind of scared shitless here. That light's gonna go up.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut
You
said
really good at
Agent
getting these.
Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go?
She let Wake
He
go.
wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Okay. I feel like this light's gonna go out. Holy shit, it actually didn't. Oh, it's a double barrel. That's why it's not holding as much.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me
How'd you
in
get
the
a phone?
dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here.
Going to
It's
go
all
to
gonna
hell.
You need to be careful. Cooperate.
I don't feel like that's my best
The
option.
connection had
I'm
been
gonna be real
terrible,
honest with you.
but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
I'm gonna fight an inanimate object now. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Ooh. Nice. Oh, jackpot. Hello, doctor. What's in here? Yes! Hell yeah. Flares and flashbangs. Okay. Are you gonna... You didn't even... What the frick was that? You didn't even let me aim my flashlight at him.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice?
I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Okay, let's try this again. Maybe the flashlight will actually work this time. That's not what I wanted. But I guess that helped because the flashlight, or the, I should say the flare, did help illuminate that guy to get his guard down, so I'll take it, I guess. I gotta remember to switch the freaking weapons back. I'm wasting so much ammo.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Well, I don't know if I'm ready for another driving section or if we'll actually do it correctly this time.
The darkness that was
Take it easy,
pursuing me
Wade.
was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Holy. Hey, Jacob. What is... Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Ah, calm down, Carrie. Well, now I know what I need to do. Okay. Got it.
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
How's it going today, Jacob? Yeah, I do. I've been with a lot of people from RPC through a lot of different things. Shit, God.
darkness that was pursuing me was
I've been
and it was taking
doing
over
videos with
everything.
Mike for 3 different groups. First it was AMC Movie Talk, after the after show, the Collider after show, then that place, and then RBC. And then now he's basically the co-host of my entire channel. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Yeah, Mike is the one that got me into the whole group, really. And it was all because of a Last of Us 2 review. He was originally gonna... What the heck? I can't remember what the heck he was gonna have me do. He was gonna have me on a video for... No, he was gonna have me on, like, He was gonna have me on a... like a Word document or something as a... like an article for the website. I believe it was actually on M&M, if I'm not mistaken. And then I was kind of like, I don't know if I fit this correctly. And then I was like, if you guys have any gaming stuff, I could do that. And then he's like, well, we actually do have a gaming channel. And then it was like Zane and Josh and Kiona and all them. And yeah, it kind of went on from there. The studio apartment, so everything's kind of close together. I mean, yeah, it could be.
I slammed the
Could
door
be
shut
anything,
right
really,
in
with a
his
certain
smug
mic.
face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
I have an exterior mic that I will for sure use next time. That's good. Hopefully it'll work out better. Ah! Damn it.
Sure, I hoped I could find a car from there.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. How I'm supposed to stop this shit.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Did that work at all? Wait, get the hell out of- Ow! Thank God. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Holy hell. I know I need to evade this stuff, but... Jiminy Christmas. Are you as anxious for that more Roheim trailer too? I'm not, like, I mean, I consider the first Lord of the Rings trilogy to probably be the best trilogy of all time. My favorite now is probably Deadpool, but the best one, in my opinion, is probably that. I mean, I'm not anxious. I hope it's cool, but I'm not, like, nervous, really.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
If it looks cool, I'll watch it, kind of thing. I'm not super invested.
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything.
I'm gonna be honest, even if to me, even if The Godfather 3 was good, it still wouldn't touch the original Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. Like, Godfather is one of those trilogies where whenever I hear someone talk about it, I only ever hear them talk about 2. Yeah. Well, that's a great view. I literally can't see anything. Back to the Future is up there, but in my opinion, 3's not as solid of a movie. That's another one where when people talk about the trilogy, they really don't. They're very choosy when they say the good ones. They say 1 and 2. You ever hear, like, that's why I say Lord of the Rings, because you will hear someone say unbelievably great things and not just kind of pick and choose. People get different feelings off of different stuff. That's the wonder of movies.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Alan, stop saying that. Gotcha. Boy, are you glitched out. That was awkward. Man with No Name trilogy is up there. Anything else to grab? No.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs.
Alvin Derlis. That's a name and a half.
Until tonight.
Oh, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are ran short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course.
Well, girl. You know, I was about to say an answer, and it matches what's going on here.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Bright springs.
Venom: The Last Dance. Honestly, probably is the top one. Alien Romulus is up there too. Joker. Trap is up there. In a sickening curiosity sort of way, I am looking forward to Craven just to see how bad it is.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Looking forward to Smile too. Nice. What? I forgot Sonic 3 was coming out this year. To be really honest with you. I'm attempting to do that, good sir. You may be meant. Yeah, that jumps up there. Now that I remember it was happening. Batteries. Can I drive you? I can.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Wish I could see more movies now more often. I gotta be being more frugal than I used to be.
Today, I would meet
Oh,
the
you're
kid
seeing
that
more movies than
wouldn't
I
give
am,
me
gonna be
Alice.
honest.
I wouldn't give him any other choice.
I just see the
Drowning
same
man
movies over and
clutching
over again.
straw.
Am I supposed to get back in the vehicle? Two movies a month is still way more than what I'm doing.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark.
Yeah, I do. I want to probably see it again this weekend, and I know some friends that want to see it the week following. Might end up seeing that movie 10 times total, if I'm being honest. The amount of people that said they want to go with me, go with me. Oh yeah, that comes out this year too, doesn't it? That one's way up there. Very huge among autistic people. A lot of his movies are about social outcasts. Gotcha. I don't think I've ever seen Ed Wood. I would honestly say Beetlejuice is my favorite movie of his, probably. Obsessed with Corpse Ride. I had a girl in high school that was really obsessed with it.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBS FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Alright, not much going on there. Can I get a third vehicle to drive in? Will this give me a trophy? Oh! What the hell? Yeah, I do remember that movie. I only saw it once, though. It was not great.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that too. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always paint you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one, she was, and I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life, I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Matt.
I'm sorry, folks, I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Alright. Switch vehicles again. I have a feeling if I drive enough of these that I'll get something for it. Anything in here? Manuscript pages? Really? Big load up bupkis.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Planet of the Apes movie is kind of one that I just forget about.
Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Maude hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look up the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Maude had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Keep going down, I guess? Really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Thermos? Doesn't look like there's anything in there.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Okay. National Sentiment Day is probably happening this year.
I didn't want to go
Fantasy Shaun
outside.
of the Dead re-release.
Cops had
Nice.
been looking for me.
That'll be a fun day.
The new sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Shrinking. Or Alan, I should say.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around
want
by
to
this.
see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
You and me both.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Ah!
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
What in the holy hell was that? Okay, good. I at least have all that stuff left over. 25 thermoses. That's not terrifying.
When Thomas
That's about
Zane
to fall
fell
on
for
me.
Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Okay, maybe it won't. Odd choice. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Gotcha, bitch. Good night. Oh. That thing is terrifying. Calm your tits, good sir. Flashbangs, thank God. Oh wait, are you giving me those because I'm gonna need them? Or because you're being a guy? This reminds me of that chain. We're gonna try that again. Train section in RE5. What in the hell? Really great if you guys just never got out of there. This'll work. Come on. Come forward. Are we done being angry? Temper tantrums over? Good boys. What's up, Monica? Good to see ya. What in the holy
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to
How was
avoid
work?
electrocution.
This works so much better. Y'all are a joke now. Come on. Just say you survived another day. Where are you working at again? Okay, now I need to make my way back that way. Children's Hospital? How long is it? Oh, yeah, you did tell me about that. This is gonna work good for my protection. Jeez. Or I thought it was. Yep, now it's tank. Shit. Wake! Why didn't you? No! It was not firing off the thing I wanted it to fire off. can do a little bit better this time. To any of the people that came here because of the giveaway, as soon as I know there's people interested in the giveaway in here, I will start the timer for the giveaway. Follow me, can you, fool? Oh, maybe you can. The giveaway in question is the Ruby autographs giveaway. If anyone in the chat is interested, I will start the timer for it. Once I know there's someone that came this way specifically for that. Nice to have a second autograph from Aaron. Oh, you got to meet Aaron already? That's cool. She's a sweetheart. What is PFF? I also met her at a con right before the pandemic hit. Her and Kara both at the con. That's actually where I got the autographs from. And when we were leaving our hotel room, there's a skywalk where all the hotel rooms were connected as you went down to go towards the convention center. We actually left ours, and then they ended up walking behind us, talking about plans of what they wanted to do, and we knew places for where they wanted to go for that. We're like, we didn't mean to interrupt your conversations, but this works. They're like, oh, well, thank you so much. Left the door open for them and stuff. They're both absolute sweethearts. I've gotten to meet Kara twice. Phoenix Fan Fusion, Big Con in Phoenix. Nice. Oh, nice. At least I'm right here. Oh, the dodging in this is not great. That is my one genuine complaint about this. That dodge is not awesome. I'm not believing in any cookies you ever even attempt to send me. This is a ill-fated threat at this point, girl. You have nothing to hold over me because you're not delivering. As soon as I actually have proof that a cookie will come through that mail, I will believe you in your threat to deduct cookies. Because right now you're deducting at a sum zero of nothing. Oh, you said you won't be. Would you rather have melted cookies when they arrive? Hey, you know, melted cookies is better than no cookies, ma'am. Oh, that's not ominous at all.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Alright, am I missing anything? No? Nope. Sir. What? Okay. By the way, that door is giant. Wow, wonderful. That's just peachy keen. Once I find my recipe again and make at least a little more money from work, I can send the cookies. I just got my first check today for orientation. Nice! Is it just hard at first, or is it kind of not quite exactly what you were expecting?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
There's no way I'm allowed to come over here for nothing. There's no way. This would be the most Last of Us thing ever if I was just having a big open, yup, they Last of Us me. Dang it! Alan, thank you. Oh, this dodge. I hate this dodge with everything that I have! My friend said it was going to be easy and slow. It's not easy or slow. In the words of Mercury, it's false advertising. That's a line from Mercury's old voice actor. That's an oldie. I like his new voice actor much better. That guy's not... The new voice actor's not a psycho. Try to stay. Still trying to survive the busy lunch rush. Suppose those kitties can get pretty crazy around lunchtime. I just want to get around. More adults than kids I've been cashiering for. Kids rarely come down from their rooms. Oh, I suppose the parents are coming down for the kids. That makes sense. I need a checkpoint. I want a checkpoint. Please, 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 please give me a checkpoint.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a
got a few Karens today.
In his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
How messed up is this manuscript you're writing, Wake? That fucking nobody was Alan Wake. Yelled at me for the price of muffins and their lunch they paid for. Oh dear God. That is part of why I don't miss working at grocery stores. Dealing with Karens is not fun. Oh! No! That wasn't what I wanted. Are you kidding me, Mr. Wake? I wish I knew where my so-called stamina meter was. Oh, now you're a tough guy? After working in retail, I'm very used to it. It doesn't faze me because I can tolerate stupid. I can too, it's just sometimes I want to dull it with a hammer. Oh. Thank you for that balancing act, Alan. In the famous words of one of my favorite comedians, Ron White, you cannot fix stupid.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint.
Oh, yeah. Switch for the pump action. Hell yes. Yeah! Fuck yeah. Thunder and lightning. 50 taken and felt your fury. Also your flashbangs. Is there a point to me coming up here? Dumbasses. Ow! Wow, the dodge actually worked. Turn that on. Alan, why are we doing the disco here? Turn that on. Right as I do that, I got all of them. Ugh! Oh, really? All the way back here? Are you...
I had no real plan. I was going to give the
with
kidnapper
me,
all
Stu?
the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Is there multiple ways to go up here? I feel like I'm gonna get ambushed as soon as I leave here. Yep. Oh yeah, this is just a big go-around. Okay. At least that's nice. I'm not like losing out on something. else? Dear God. Did you ever work any retail jobs, Jacob?
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I don't think that's true. Bro, I can see you. I can also hear you. Whew. I think I'm reaching toward the end here. Mere peak lookup.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Ow! I'm really not a fan of this psychic horse shit. In concept, it's cool. In execution, it is not fun. No, retail is not fun. If you got good coworkers, it could be a good time, but...
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I
Let's have a bestie where his mind sees me as her emotional support coworker. Yeah, I was that to a couple of people. The one guy that doesn't quit, so they just kind of put up with the place. I've only worked like 4 jobs my whole life, and many years at all 4 of them. Yeesh. Does kind of stop you dead in your tracks. That's kind of nice. Alright, 20 poltergeist objects. Nice. Iron Horse, you made the train engine run out of steam. Huh. I love when I get those cheap trophies for doing nothing when it was something special. And I had no idea. A key. I found it before the inevitably locked door I'm just about to run into.
Anything
Hello.
outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses
doesn't even
and
know.
creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some
So was
well-crafted
Zane your
presence
alternate
lurks.
personality?
I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Is Zane the writer that you don't know you are? Is that what this is supposed to be? No, I don't want to change the hunting rifle for the shotgun, I don't think. Unless I die and it proves that I should have grabbed it. This whole game is very creepy, Monica. Ooh!
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I'll take my time. Act like I got my wife or something. I gotta be getting close. I gots to be.
Birds.
Come on, come at me. They wait until I get on this bridge to attack me. It wasn't loaded. Gosh dang it. Oh boy! Gotcha, biatch. That ought to get a good chunk of them. That's where I gotta go, right there. Feel I'm near the end. Whoa! say, what the hell, where am I supposed to go? Let's not start doing that. Let's not. Nope, I don't need that right now. Yeah, you're not wrong, Monica.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh, that's not ominous. Oh man, they really wanted me to have it. Am I supposed to be running? Ow! What the shit? Yeah, you're not much of a fight up against a pump-action shotgun, dumbass. Chronic Reloader would be the one thing that's only useful in a video game and not useful outside of it, because it would take up so much time and effort in real life to shoot one shot, reload instantly.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
That's a new phrase. Make you a custom t-shirt for that. Which phrase? Oh, the shotgun thing? Or was it something else? Oh, shit. Oh yeah, what the shit's an oldie but a goodie? But an oldie but a goodie. It's actually one of my favorite uses in Deadpool. Negasonic Teenage. Oh, what the shit? Oh, dang it, I screwed that up. Or did I? Still have to do the Vinny shirt. That line is just class. Here, Vinny, meet Vinny. Why is nobody laughing? I don't know. Supposed to do that incremental step. Ah, look at that. Now I know what I must do. The sad part is, when I met Yuri Lowenthal, I forgot to ask him about that line. I legit was going to ask him what some of his favorite lines were, and then I was going to tell him the Vinny meet Vinny thing. I hate a lot of custom shirts, especially a writer's nutrition facts. Am I supposed to go to the top? That looks like I'm supposed to. Or not. I'm not sure. I do need to make myself a couple of custom shirts. I have a bunch of custom hats. It's not custom shirts. Come back here, you little dickheads. Gotcha.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
My favorites. Sell some merch. I gotta get more people watching first before I start committing money to merch. Are you waiting for when I'm not looking? Is that what this is? Alright, that's not needed. Are you? Ah! I can't see. I can't see. I moved the camera at the way wrong time. Yeah, I agree, Alan. I have 2 of them. And then selling and shipping and all that, I'd be losing money making the shirts. I have 2 loyal viewers at this point. Oh, now I see the guy. Gotcha, bitch. Cat watches, I apologize. 3. Tell your kitty I appreciate them and giving the best for me. Well, I was just gonna say, why do I feel like this is gonna break? I see, Monica, what you gotta do is you gotta set up a second screen and have your cat log in on a different profile. That way I get the extra viewers. She heard you. She booped her nose on the laptop. Yeah, I nailed it. The cat whisperer.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
How old is your cat, Monica? That should not have worked out like that. Oh, hello. This doesn't look creepy at all. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I Pursue Thomas Zane. That's gotta be an alias he writes for. It's gotta be. CW plus CW and TZ. Still trying to figure that out. She's a senior cat for sure. An old biddy. Well, how long have you had her for? For as long as I remember on me streaming, you've always had this cat. Well, frack! That sucks. Three years this year. My friend had her since she was a kitten, and that was somewhere in the 2000s. Dang, yeah, that's an old kitty. We did have a cat live to be 23, so they can go for a while. The only reason she even died is we had to put her down because her organs started failing. Gotcha. Woo! Second time's a charm. Use more ammo than I would like, but sometimes you gotta. Hope I'm going the right frickin' way here. She's a cute pain in the behind. Yeah, cats tend to be that.
I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
That is part of their job. I always say...
Close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
A dog is your child. A cat is your roommate.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
It's all good. You were close. What is going on with you, man? Barry. Whoa. You begging for your life? Whoa. Man, knowing about this stuff ahead of time because of the manuscript pages is amazing. That was like 7 or 8 manuscript pages ago. What? Woke up at 3 this morning just to get ready, eat a quick meal, and wait for my first bus to come around 5.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Found the kidnapper. What he had to say. What you wanted to
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running.
I get up at 2:30 each morning, Monica.
That writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
You sure about that?
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from
What?
various symptoms of
Schizophrenia.
schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan.
It's a split personality.
Go.
Zane is a split personality. I take 2 buses since I go to the city to city to city. Yeesh. That doesn't sound fun.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright. Well, since we're on to them, done with that chapter, I'm going to call her a night there. The giveaway was a bust since, you know, no one came for it. But, what can you do? Even stuff you want to give away can't get done, so... Alright. Jacob, Monica, thank you very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it.